On a crisp winter morning in the heart of New Manhattan District, where tall glass towers glimmered like silver blades against the pale sky, a young girl named Lily Carter pushed open the heavy doors of Imperial Trust Bank. Her cheeks were dusty, her hair messy, and her oversized jacket was torn at the sleeves. Her small fingers clutched an old, worn-out debit card, the only thing her mother had told her to never lose. Inside the bank, everything shone: marble floors, golden railings, digital screens displaying market numbers, and people in polished suits rushing everywhere. Lily looked painfully out of place, like a tiny shadow among giants. For 2 days she had wandered the streets with barely any money for food. Her mother had passed away a year ago, leaving her only this one card. Lily had never checked it, never had time, never had the courage. But today hunger pushed her here. Maybe this little card held something. Or maybe it held nothing at all. She stepped up to the customer desk, voice trembling. "Hi, I want to check my balance." The banker, Sophia Reed, paused, surprised to see such a small, exhausted girl in such a luxury bank. But Sophia smiled warmly. "We can check it, sweetheart. Come with me." But Lily wasn't taken to the regular counters. Instead, Sophia guided her toward the executive wing. Because the card was too old and needed a special system to access. Lily didn't understand. She simply followed. Sitting in the executive hall was Mr. Richard Hale, one of the most influential financial strategists in the city, known for his power, arrogance, and extraordinary wealth. His laughter echoed as he chatted with his analysts. But the moment Lily stepped closer, his face twisted with confusion. He inserted the card. The bank hall seemed to hold its breath. 2 seconds later, the smirk vanished. Richard leaned in sharply, eyes widening. He typed again, checked again, and again. Behind him, his assistants froze. Sophia covered her mouth in shock, because the balance wasn't empty. It wasn't small. It wasn't normal. It was massive, a fortune. A fortune belonging to a little girl who hadn't eaten properly in days. Richard's hands trembled. Where did you get this card?" he whispered. Lily shrugged innocently. "My mom gave it to me. Before she left for heaven." Richard stood up slowly, completely shaken. This child was not poor, not helpless, not ordinary. She was the heir of a hidden fortune, millions, untouched, growing for years. Sophia knelt beside Lily and began gently explaining the truth. Lily blinked, confused, then overwhelmed. Tears filled her eyes. Her mother had left her more than memories. She had left her a future. The bank staff watched in stunned silence as the powerful Richard Hale suddenly softened, offering her water, a blanket, anything to make her feel safe. Outside, the winter sun glowed brighter, but Lily Carter had no idea. This was only the beginning. An hour later, Lily sat in a private conference room, warm, safe, wrapped in a soft blanket Richard had personally brought for her. For the first time in months, she didn't feel invisible. But the surprises had only just begun. Richard Hale reviewed the full archive of the account. The deeper he went, the more unbelievable everything became. Years ago, Lily's mother had worked as a caretaker in a small rehabilitation center. There she met Edward Carter, a tech inventor, widowed, wealthy, and dying. He had no children, no family. But he trusted Lily's mother. In his final months, Edward did something extraordinary. He created a secret trust fund for Lily, a trust that invested automatically, doubling and tripling over the years, quietly growing into a fortune no one had touched. No one even knew it existed until Lily entered the bank today. Richard looked at Lily again, this time not with pity, not with confusion, but with deep respect. "Lily, you're the legal heir to the Carter Innovation Trust. You're extremely wealthy." Lily looked down, still processing. "I was hungry yesterday," she said softly. Her voice broke something in Richard's chest. A man known for never caring about anything but profit. He swallowed hard. "You won't be hungry ever again." Just then, security officers entered the room. Not to remove Lily, but to protect her. The bank had flagged her account as a high-value vulnerable client, requiring immediate protection until legal guardianship could be arranged. People outside whispered. Some cried. Some stared in disbelief. The little girl they had judged was wealthier than most of the clients inside the building. Richard personally escorted her to the car waiting outside. "Lily," he said gently, "your mother left you a gift." A life she always wanted you to have. I will make sure no one takes advantage of you. Lily clutched her old card, the same card she had believed meant nothing, and as she stepped into the warm car, she whispered, "She really did love me." The doors closed softly. For the first time in years, Lily Carter felt hope. Her life had changed, not because of money, but because of the love someone had left behind for her, a hidden miracle, found at the perfect moment.